Greetings, it's Ian from RTL here. Welcome to Retro Ranking, where we concentrate more on songs than albums. And today we're going to do another of those series that we've been doing now for a little while, where we look at people's bad songs. And today in the spotlight is one of my favourite bands, Black Sabbath. Tony Iommi, the master of the riff. Some of the greatest riffs come out of Tony Iommi, but like most bands, they have bad days at the office and they put some clangers on their albums. So here are 10 songs by Black Sabbath that they're oddballs. Some of them are nice songs, but what are they doing on a Black Sabbath album? And some of them, they are just terrible. So, coming in at number 10, we go to the 1971, and we're going to go to the Master of Reality album. Absolute belter tracks on here, except Solitude. Now, this belongs on a Caravan album, or a Gentle Giant album, or even a Jethro Tull. There's some lovely flute on it, and some nice little bit of guitar tone, but it's not Black Sabbath. It's a pretty dull vocal as well for Ozzy. He can't sing these songs for toffee. Bless him. He's a proper rocking person, but when it comes to ballads and slow songs, you're not good at it, Ozzy. I'm sorry, mate. You're a legend. You're a national treasure, but you can't sing slow songs. Yeah. So, number 9, we're going to my favourite Black Sabbath album of all time. 1972's Volume 4. I love every track except Changes. Dear, oh dear. And what makes it worse, he decides to do another version with Kelly. I mean, she can't sing, she's no singer. Oh. If it weren't for this song, Volume 4 would be 10 out of 10 every day of the week. But this song does it for me. That do-do-do-dum, dee-dum, dee-dum. Oh, no. No. Wheels of Confusion, yes. Changes, no. Okay. At number 8, we're going to 1975. By this time, the wheels were starting to fall off the bandwagon. And it's the Sabotage album. For a start, look at Bill Ward's trousers. Or his wife's leggings. I mean, what was he thinking? But there's some really hit and miss stuff on there. But one song that I don't like on there is Am I Going Insane? What were they thinking? Keyboards and... It's not a great vocal at all. Yeah, he was going insane. I know they were experimenting, but you went too far with this one. Not a great track. Although Geezer's bass line's pretty good. I'll give him that. Okay, coming in at number 7. We're going to go to 1976. It's still going all wrong. Technical Ecstasy and the track She's Gone. I really don't understand why they insisted doing tracks like this, because this is absolutely crap. It's not singing, it's a whine. Ozzy could, as I said, Ozzy just can't sing these sort of songs. He sounds like a cat on a hot tin roof. It's just dull. And oh God, why do we have? I skipped this track. I just can't listen to it anymore. Okay, moving on. At number 6, we go to 1983 now, and the Born Again album. Now, a lot of people don't like this album. It was a strange lineup, although not on the album, but the touring band, Ian Gillan and Bev Bevan. He's a great drummer, Bev, and he hits the drums hard, but you wouldn't expect him to tour with Black Sabbath. Now, I do like this track, this album, sorry, but the track Keep It Warm I just can't stand. It's dreary. It's one of the worst songs I've ever heard Ian Gillan sing. It's the mix of this album is terrible. This is an album they really need to remix and remaster, because there are some cracking songs on this. Little Bitch is brilliant, but this song, no, you can keep, as it says, Keep It Warm, no, you can keep it forever. I do not like it. Okay, number 5, 1973 now, and the Sabbath, bloody Sabbath album. Some fantastic tracks on this. Except Who Are You? This may upset a lot of people, but I don't care. I hate this. I don't like the keyboards on it. It just doesn't sound right. Again, Ozzy's whiny. He was so whiny on this. I'm just thinking of it now and it's made me go, "Whoa." Sorry, I do just not like that track. Okay. We are going to 1995 for number 4, and to an album that's pretty naff anyway, and it's Forbidden. But the naffest of the naffists is Illusion of Power, because it's got Ice-T on it rapping. What? It's utter tripe. You know, I mean, the drumming's good on it because it's Cozy Powell, but apart from that, you can forget it. Awful song from a pretty bad album. Okay, number 3. Now this may upset even more people. We're going to 1970 and the Paranoid song. And Planet Caravan. What? I hate the vocal on this. It's just a dirgy. That's what it sounds like. I don't need tracks like that on. I mean, there's some great tracks on Paranoid, but this just... I would love to know why they put this on there. What were they thinking? It's just absolutely rubbish. Okay, at number 2, another album that's pretty groggy. It's Ozzy's last album before he got back to the million years, which we'll be mentioning soon. From Never Say Die, Johnny Blades. The keyboard at the beginning is just doesn't fit there. Ozzy's vocals are just terrible. What a mess. He was flat. He was probably half cut when he was doing this. It's just absolute shocking. The worst song that Ozzy ever sang in Black Sabbath, without a doubt. Now you're wondering, so if that's the worst Ozzy song, what's your number 1? Okay, we're going back to 1976 for Technical Ecstasy, and it's all right. Now, there's so many stories about this song. Ozzy refused to sing it, apparently. I don't know how true this is. They thought about it as a instrumental, which would have been the better option. Now, what did they decide to do? Oh, Bill, you can sing this. No, you're a drummer, son. One of the best drummers in heavy metal, because you like throwing in jazz, and you're just a very, very brilliant drummer. We love you for that, but we don't love you for your singing, Bill, because it's absolutely shite. Yeah, it's the worst song by Black Sabbath. Yes. Okay. let's have some dishonourable mentions. Now, these, two of these are really stinkers, and one of them would have been a better record if it had. If you'll find out why. So, the first one we go to 1987 now, and the Scarlet Pimpernel. Now, this is sung by Tony Martin, and it's awful. It's an MTV ballad style, and it's crap. Now, there is another version, because obviously Ray Gillan should have been singing on this, but with all what was going on, he was replaced. Now, I've heard Ray Gillan's version of it, and it's much better. But Tony, I think it was because it was written with Ray in mind, but Tony done it. I mean, I love Tony Martin. I think he's a great singer, but this is just one of the worst things he ever sang on. Okay, the next one, we go to the final Black Sabbath album from 2013, called 13, and it's Zeitgeist. You thought Planet Caravan was bad. This is as bad. It's awful. Ozzy's vocal is... Now, I allow for Ozzy because he's had a lot of health issues, and, you know, fantastic that he's still with us. But Ozzy, this was not your best call here. The rest of the album's pretty amazing, but this track just falls flat on its face. And the last one, it's from 1989, and it's from the Headless Cross album, which is a good album, and it's When Death Calls. Now, it's only because I don't like the start. It's dull. It's pointless. It doesn't add anything to the track. I mean, the whole track is about 6 minutes long. Chop this on, and they should have just gone straight in with the heavy bits. But it's that first 2 or 3 minutes of this dirge that really doesn't do anything for the song. But the rest of the song is absolutely top notch. Just cut that dreary thing. I couldn't see the point of it. So there we go. I wonder how much slating I'll get this time, because I get a bit and I actually love it. But as I say, when I do these bad songs ones, don't take this serious. This is just a bit of fun, and slating off some rubbish that some of our favourite bands have ever put out. Because all bands do. Every band has put out some stinkers. So, there we go. Okay, coming up tomorrow is Marathon Day, and it's a little bit different because we're now in the month of December, and we're gonna be doing dozens. So I've got some album rankings of 12 albums, and they're all requests. So we're going to kick off tomorrow with a German speed fast metal band called Pink Cream at 69. Probably never heard of it, but you've probably, if you like that sort of music, you know one of their very first singer was an actual chap called Andy Derez, who went on to sing with Halloween. So we'll be looking at their albums tomorrow. So have a great day, everybody, and have fun. Bye for now.